Kia ora te whānau, no mai hoki mai. Now, on the last two videos that I made on Tangem, one on the new 2.0 and then one on expanding your security using a seed phrase, I've had a few comments on the videos about, malware on your phone, and that, there could be screenshots taken from the malware and they'll get your seed phrase. So I want to just be very clear on the ultimate way to secure your Tangem wallet and your seed phrase. Now, when you're a new user to crypto, you don't have a lot of knowledge on seed phrases. So taking the route that Tangem offers when you install your cards, when you activate your cards, the option to have the seed phrase just burnt on the cards, so that each card that you have, when you have 3 cards, each card becomes a key, a seed phrase, right? But you are limited to the fact that if you lose these 3 cards, then you're going to lose your crypto. Okay, so I want to make very clear that this is the optimal solution if you are new to crypto and you don't want your seed phrase compromised at all. Like if you are activating these cards and you use the import seed phrase option, somebody might see your seed phrase if your phone is compromised with malware. Okay, so as a new user to crypto, then you might not even be aware that your phone is compromised. Okay, so when I was mentioning about the route that burning the seed phrase on the card and not using your own seed phrase is the safest way, I was referring to new users. When it comes to experienced users, and even if you are a new user, if you do want the ultimate way to secure your cards, use your own seed phrase. But more importantly, you want to get yourself a burner phone. Okay, so this is a phone that you can purchase from. If you have a look on the screen here, you'll see on Amazon, there's one here for $54. Okay, you can get them even cheaper than this, but this is unlocked. So all this phone will be primarily used for, you will have no apps installed on it, nothing else, only Tangem. Okay, and this is the phone that you will activate the cards using your own seed phrase, not one that's being generated from Tangem, but one that you have created yourself. And if you watch that video, I show you how to create your own master seed phrase, okay, which you can then derive another seed phrase from and use that for Tangem. But by using a burner phone with no other apps on it, you know from day one that your phone can't be compromised, right? There is no malware on it because you've only installed one app, and that's Tangem, okay? And then once you have installed that and you've used your own seed phrase, that phone is only ever used for your Tangem wallet, okay? Now, I already do this. I actually have this phone here, which is for my portfolio wallets, for my important ones, okay? And then I just, on my regular phone, I just use my every day-to-day use Tangem cards, okay? So if any of those were to get compromised by some, crazy reason, then it wouldn't hurt me so much because my main portfolios are all on the burner phone, okay? But what I will say is that I use what's called ESET, and I've been using ESET security on my computers since 2005 or 2007. I've never had a virus, and I tested a lot of Norton, McAfee. I tested all of those back then, and there was just too many issues, too much bloatware, too heavy on your computer. And ESET, I've never had an issue. And ESET also has mobile version, and I have ESET running on my phone, which will obviously help when it comes to malware. So I just want to quickly show you on screen here in the video where I go over the seed phrase and how to create your own master key. Basically what it is using this, it's like a generator for you, okay? And I'll leave a link in the video description for this, but this is the ultimate way to create your own seed phrase, all right? And when you create your own seed phrase, you basically when you're installing Tangem, so on the screen here you can see I've got, this is when I've already tapped the first card, all right, and I've got generate key. So this is the option to generate your seed phrase, all right. So what you do is in this option here that I'll leave a link for, this generator, is you generate your own seed phrase, your master key, and then generate another seed phrase from that, and then you import. So you, on here you click on other options, right, and then down here it says import wallet. You'll click on import wallet, and right here is where you'd put the seed phrase that you've generated from this. Okay, and with this you have to, like I've mentioned in the video, you have to make sure that you've downloaded this onto your PC and you don't use the online version. So you use this offline. You can disconnect your internet while you generate the master key for this. All right, so everything has to be offline. It's the same with this. Now, what I will tell you at the right at the time of this video, you can't actually complete importing your seed phrase and creating a wallet offline right now, because there is something that Tangem is creating an update where you will be able to confirm the certificate, but right now it actually can't be done 100% offline. You will get an error. So I would actually wait for that update before you import your own seed phrase, okay, and do everything offline. So what you want to be doing for the ultimate security, let me just go over this once again, is buy yourself a burner phone, all right? Get one from Amazon, they're cheap. Or if you've got an old phone, factory reset the phone, right? If you've got an old phone that you're not using, factory reset it so it's back to its original. Then install the Tangem wallet from the App Store, okay? And then activate your cards, all right? And use your own seed phrase. Using your own seed phrase is important for a number of reasons. One, if you actually generate your own in here, and I've shown you in the video, but make sure you watch that, is that this entropy is really important. Basically, the way it works is that you can create your own randomness for your seed phrase, your own seed phrase, by rolling a dice. You roll a dice. If it says a 6, you put a 6 in here. All right. If the next roll that you do with the dice is a 5, you put a 5 in here. If the next roll of the dice is a 1, then you put the 1 in here, until this total bits gets to 128, which is 128 bits, which will actually give you 12 words for your seed phrase. If I just randomly put in here a few numbers, you'll see that the total bits is going up. Okay, so I'll just keep doing this. Okay, we've got 100. 112, 121, 127. Oops, I need to get that back. How many words we got here? Yeah, we haven't got 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I need to probably, I've got 7s and 8s. That's why. So it needs to be, from the dice. I'll just put in a few here. Oops, don't want a 7. So it's got to be actually ones that are used on a die. You've got to have quite a few. You can see the total bits there is 87 now. So there we go, we're getting close. 119, 25, 28. Okay, so now you can see we've got 128, and I know for sure that the seed phrase has been created by me doing random rolls on a dice and not by any generator, because there has been wallets compromised because the generator only did like a 32-bit. I showed in that video. Definitely watch that seed phrase video. But now that it's got 128 bits, there will be 12 words down here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, and then once you've got that, okay, you then come down to here where it says show BIP 85, and you can generate another child key. So this is basically deriving a seed phrase off the main seed phrase up there. And then you can do as many as you want. I can change this to index 1 and it will give me a new seed phrase. You can see there's a new one. If I change this to 2, all right, that's another seed phrase. All right, so you can derive, a lot of seed phrases off your main seed phrase, and then use that. And this is your master key. This is one that you bury in the garden. All right, so you can always use this in the future. But that's the process. That's what you want to do for ultimate security. Get a burner phone, install Tangem app on there, activate your cards, do everything offline, and there will be an update coming for the Tangem app soon where you can do it 100% offline. It's just right now you will get an error. Okay, so I mean, look, it's probably not going to matter too much, because at the end of the day, if you're using a burner phone, all right, and there's no other apps on it, no other malware, no nothing can be copied, right? So you could probably do it online, that last part. It's not going to matter if you've got a burner phone. But if you're doing it on a main phone and you're not sure, then you want to make sure it's offline, okay? It's basically it. I just wanted to clear that up because I have been getting a lot of comments about, you should do this, no, you should do that. And yes, everyone is correct in their comments. But when it's a new user, if they've got a seed phrase, it will easily be compromised because they don't know what to do with it unless they've been schooled in how to look after a seed phrase, because anyone can get their hands on your seed phrase in your house or whatever. So, you might copy it and put it somewhere. And if you're a new user to crypto, you don't know really what to do with a seed phrase. Not 100%. So having the option for Tangem when you're a new user just to burn the seed phrases straight on here, at least then I have to look after these 3 cards. If I lose these 3 cards, I lose my crypto. So it will, for a new user, they will be, making sure. But if you're experienced, and honestly, for a new user, as long as you learn a little bit about seed phrases, it is better to have your own seed phrase and have control over it. Not just your own seed phrase, but like I've shown in the video with this app here, the generator, is to have a master key seed phrase and then derive seed phrases after that. Okay. Anyway, I hope that's helped. Have yourself an amazing day. Kia kaha, and I'll see you in the next video.